checking out the Beyond Survival add-on. Alright, since this is a mainly mob-focused add-on, it has a lot of mobs. We're gonna need some tools. That's good. Let's equip our armor. Bow, sword, shield. Okay, got full set of iron. Oh, that's one of the new mobs over there. That's the first time I've actually seen one in survival. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's set our game mode to creative. Alright, so first let's check out all the mobs. Nylium Archer, Maya Melter, Scorched Rat, Silt Blaster, Warp Weaver, Bog Spinner, Warpler. Well, since these are like undead mobs, we're gonna need one of the command blocks and a lever. So let's just throw that in just to, yeah, there we go. Just to see if we can like cook certain things. I'm just setting up my little station. Okay. So alright, slash time set day. There we go. Okay, let's get out our tools again. Sorry, survival. Alright. Set the time to night. Because we're gonna need to. Nylium Archer. Whoa! This bro's like a shotgun. These are like mob variants. They spawn like as frequently as the bogged in like a swamp biome, but in their respective biome. So this one spawns in the Nether, I believe. I don't need to deal with spiders right now. Oh, Spider took him out for me. Spider, you're a legend, man. Spider's a legend. I don't know what I got those from. Maya Melter. This is a zombie. Sorry. Pretty easy to take out. They have slightly more health than their vanilla counterparts. Scorched Red. Whoa, it's a spider jockey. It's not always a spider jockey, but okay, that's rare. They drop your vanilla stuff. Silt Blaster. I might have to accept that. Creative. The creeper holes are pretty deadly. They're pretty deadly. So every time we test a creeper, we're gonna have to go over like here. Because, yeah, creepers. They explode. Alright, let's go mob spawning off. Okay. Oh, and it blew up our levers. How kind of him. This is a spider? Yeah, it has. I love the spawn egg designs. The spawn eggs match with the normal new spawn eggs. Bog Spinner. This is a spider, so it won't attack unless you attack it. Warp Weaver. This is the Warp Forest. Spider. Oh, and he's mean. I don't like you. Die. Warpler. This is a zombie that can teleport. He has like zombie plus Enderman. You can shoot him. kind of just teleports, like, whenever. Because he doesn't... Because he's not very smart. Cactoid, Serpentine, Shambler, Bloomstalk. Okay, we have a Creeper. Venomous Web Spinner. Whoa, I love that design. This one inflicts poison, I think. Yeah, if it bites you, it inflicts poison. Kill it. A Boreal Archer. This one has poison arrows. This is like the bolt. That one's pretty much the bogged. And also, yes, these mobs do burn in daylight. See? He's burning. Okay. Well, that mixed up my inventory. Pretty bad. But hey, it's fixed. It's fixed. Slash effect. Sorry, regeneration. Infinite. Let's do 100. We're gonna want to turn it back to night. Game mode for survival. Alright, now Cactoid. This is a creeper. This is a cactus creeper that spawned in the desert. Yeah, and he's pretty deadly. Yeah, the creepers in this mod are not to be messed with. They're rare though. The creepers in this mod, from what I've played, are pretty rare. But they're still there, so yeah, you can still get absolutely blown up by one of these creepers. Bloomstalk. Whoa! Ha ha ha, okay, okay. Infinite. Actually, let's do 3 to 55. There we go. Alright, the Serpentine Shambler. Whoa, he has long arms. What the heck? I have redstone dust. Be scared of me. Fine, I'll shoot arrows at your face. They drop your normal things, but they actually have a special chance to drop Serpentine Shambler arms, and also every mob in this mod has a head. So the Warpler, the Bloomstalk, except for the spiders and the custom mobs, which we'll get to soon. But yeah, there's a chance that it'll drop the Serpentine Shambler arm, which I think this knocks back. Let's try on this big guy. Nope, I don't know what it does, to be honest. I might have to read up on the guidebooks. I think that's used in like crafting or something. Or what? This guy's really strong. Okay, he's dead. And these ones spawn in the mesa, so you get terracotta. They'll be used soon. We've already fought this guy, but let's fight him again, because why not? Oh, this one has a leather hat. Die! Alright, he's dead. This time we got even more terracotta and bones. We don't need them. The Sand Stalker. This is a desert skeleton. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was too going to here to set my game mode. But they also have a chance to drop so the swamp mobs have a chance to drop these essences, which are used to craft special swords like this, and this. No. But these aren't really important right now because we're just checking out the mobs. Right, so we were up to here. Paranoid, Glacial Sharder, Padwalker, Infernoid, Frostfellow, Icicle Lider. Alright, Paranoid. These spawn in the Nether. They're giant. They're giant. What the heck? Oh! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Okay. Wow, I need to get some more health. Here, I'm gonna give myself like a stack of gold apples. Oh yeah, we'll get to the crop soon since it's there. Alright, eat the apple. Oh my gosh. Since the enemies in this are quite strong, since a few of them have like 40-ish health, like Enderman level health. That's Enderman health. Padwalker, this. Oh my god! How are you getting that much armor? These are swamp skeletons. These are swamp skeletons. Get out of my crops. Looks like a shotgun. Okay. Oh, there it is. He dropped the lily pad essence. Well, hey, and he dropped a nice hat. Sheesh! Glacial Sharder? Oh no, this is a creeper. What? Oh, he's quick! Also, yeah, this is one of the crops. Yummy. There's a ghost. They spawn like the exact same as your vanilla zombies, skeletons, these ghosts. They're like a new basic enemy. And occasionally they drop phantom membranes upon death, which is a way easier way to get them. Infernoid, this is a zombie, but he's pretty stupid. He can't really do much. Oh, and he dropped his sword, the pyro sword. Yeah, you can craft this, but he can also drop it very rarely, and he actually dropped it. Frostfellow, this is an ice version of the zombie, and as you can see, it catches them on fire. And this gets you cold, rotten flesh. If you're wondering what you can do with cold, rotten flesh, well, throw it in here, the smelter, into normal rotten flesh. But you can also just eat it. Instead of hunger, it gives you slowness. The icicle lider, which is the icicle spider pretty much. Parasawed him in the face. Got him. Yeah, see, it smelts into normal rotten flesh too. Eat that, you get hunger. It's pretty cool that he actually dropped his pyro sword. Creative. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll get to the passive mob soon. Bloomling, Grinfuser, Golem, this is the boss. Flamesure, Crimper, Cleaper. The Grinfuser. He's another creeper. I'm scared to let him explode, but this guy's gonna be deadly. Ready? I bet he's gonna insta kill me. Whoa! I gotta turn keep inventory on. What the heck? Keep inventory. Because he is deadly. These creepers are nearly unkillable because they just kind of explode. Your only real option is to run. Pretty much, if you're not like insanely good at the game. Because you have to be pretty good to be able to take these enemies down. Not like the zombies are easy, but like the creepers mainly. The creepers are, oh my gosh, they're terrifying. Yeah, the creepers are actually really terrifying in this mod. So, like, instantly explode nearly. Creeper, Crimper, Bloomling, and Golem. Alright, so the Creeper, this is a Acer version of the Creeper. Yeah, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. Crimper. This is a Crimson Forest Creeper. Yeah, they're pretty strong. You can tell by me getting instantly murdered as soon as the Bloomling. Now this is where you get those crops. These are actually blocks that you can use, and you can turn these into purple dye. Can you? Oh, you can't. I remember you being able to. Huh. He ran away. Hold on, so I'm going to spawn a few more. I'm going to grab a few more Bloomlings. And we're going to get a diamond sword, so they die quicker. Sorry. Because they can come in like 3 different crop variants. See, that's a different one. Yep, there you go. You got black radish from that one. This one. This one's also a black radish one, so we don't really care about this one. But we got 6. This one's a dragon carrot one. Purple carrot. Now these are actually real plants. But the other thing that they can drop is these. They can drop olicos. Olicos? Is that how you say it? Yeah, and these can be planted too. So they're a pretty cool crop. These are actually real plants. All of these are actually real plants, which is really cool. Alright, now it's time to see some more stuff. So the Flamesure. Oh, this is a scary skeleton that shoots flaming arrows. Okay, and he drops charred bones, which you can turn into charred bone blocks and coal. Charred bone blocks I'll show you later. Then there's the Golem. These guys come in many different variants because their face changes. Oh, I got the weird fluorite version. They have a slam attack and a jump smash. Where's my gapples? I need them. Where are my gapples? We'll find black radishes and that will have to do. The hell? I was blown up. I don't know why it says blown up. Oh wait, because it destroys blocks. Okay. Because I was very clearly not blown up by a golem. But anyways, let's go to him. The pyro sword has some decent throw. Whoa! He has that cool slam attack. And these guys drop ores upon death. You can also use golem. But their hitboxes, you have to hit them in the head. And they have no knockback. They do not experience knockback. Right time to kill him. Wait, I killed him. Yeah, they drop ores. These can range anywhere from coal to diamond. They drop corrupted essence, and they also drop stone, because they're stone golems. So, yeah. There's still more, that's the boss. They spawn they can spawn very rarely. But yeah, I wanted to show you the new variants. And also there's one that's rare in the cold biomes that's actually made out of diorite. Because most of them are made out of stone or mossy stone. Yeah, that's a new block. Yeah, but I'm going to show you the rest of the variants. So let's grab a few more golems. I'm going to put these far away since I don't want to deal with them. Now it's randomized, but you can kind of tell which is which. This one has 4 eyes, because they have more moss, the 4-eyed ones. And diorite ones, the rarest one. Do they only spawn in cold biomes? Yeah, but if I run across this death wall in survival mode, yeah, as I quickly run across that death wall, as you can see, these ones have the small angry eyes. This one has the one wide eye. And these guys have 4 eyes. Yeah, but you can plant all of these crops. And yeah, these lily pad essences are used for these venomite, I believe. Okay, back to spawn. Yeah, but they're pretty strong. They're pretty cool. They're fun to fight. We've seen the Crimper, the Claymore Revenant, and the Ceramite Weaver. Okay. This is a zombie. I thought they were only alive for a second. And they got terracotta. I put an L on that zombie's grave. Ceramite Weaver. This guy's also getting an L on his grave, but this time on that direction. Because that's the direction he died. Yep, so they give you enough to make L's on their graves. We don't talk about that. But then there's a lot of new blocks. And also, one of the coolest features of this add-on Well, it's not the coolest. Probably the golems were the coolest, in my opinion. But your opinions might be different because, yeah, we're people. Is with vlogs, and the whole reason we have an axe is that this works for every wood type except for pale, because this was made before the pale garden. And also, yeah, there's coloured logs too. You can dye wood to get like coloured wood. So if I get like a log, let's just go, I think you can do it with any wood, but we'll try 2 different woods. And we'll get some dye. These can be dyed in any of the 16 colours. So let's get white and red. Right, now let's try it with the oak. Yeah, it only works with oak, but that's fine. Oak's the most common. Yeah, when you get an axe, where's my axe? Also, yeah, you can craft these reinforced axes, which I don't actually know what they do. If somebody has this add-on, can they tell me? But yeah, if you strip these woods, it works with this too. You get bark, which comes from the back of trees, and you can actually craft this into, let me just go get my crafting table. Armor. This is like early game armor. Yeah, you can actually craft this into armor. It works for every single wood. So let's try it on. Actually looks pretty good. Let's get a jungle helmet. No, we already have jungle on. Cherry helmet. And let's go birch. But yeah. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how you craft the reinforced things, you have to grab, like, you can't do it with a sword, sorry. But you can do it with an axe. And we need bark. Also, you can craft these barks with a torch to get custom torches. They don't emit any more light, but they look better. So you need to go 8. Then the thing in the middle, you get that. And then you also need another axe, and then you get a reinforced axe. So this costs 2 axes and a bunch of bark. So I'm pretty sure they have more durability, but I'm not sure. Also, you can also craft the essence into, I think you can craft the essence into this. So let's look up essence. Let's get a bunch of corrupted essence. Oh wait, no, these are actually from the special ores, which you get from, where are they? Which you get from these ore-bound golems. These all represent each one of the new ores in the mod. And I think they convert nearby stone into their ore. But I haven't seen them do this yet. They don't drop anything, sadly, so best to keep them around. I haven't actually seen one of them do anything yet. Alright. I'm gonna create like a box for them. Like stone. Doesn't have to look good. Doesn't have to look good. Just has to work. Let's build this. We might also add a bunch of them so it's more common. We'll add 2 each of each respective ore. And we'll add a few ores in there, like Dustite, Venomite. We'll also try basic ores like iron. Okay. Dustite. They're meant to like fall down and convert these, from what I've heard. But they're pretty stupid. Oh, there we go, one just did it. They convert vanilla ores. Look, see? He's converted it. Look, he just did it too. And they die once they do it. It's pretty sad, but pretty cool. There, that's what they do. There's also the birds and the iguanas. Oh, this is where they were. They weren't in items. For some reason they're all babies, but like these attack you if you attack them. They come in these colours, and you can also, when you kill them, you get scales and stuff, and you can use those to create birds. Poor guys. Poor guys. But then there's the birds. The birds don't really do anything. I think they only drop feathers, but there's 4 birds. They just exist. They just exist for the purpose of existing. Then there's also the necklace. So if enemies attack us, oh wait, no, if we attack enemies, they get attacked back. So it's like thorns, but like better thorns, sort of. Not like better, actually. Probably just a bit. Not the best. Yeah, and then there's the boots. But then there's also a ton of new blocks. There's like charred bone blocks, bone tiles. There's a ton of new slabs. If you go to stone bricks. Oh, and there's also sandstone pillars. There's terracotta bricks. You can make a cool building with these. You could also turn these charred bone blocks into charred bone tiles. Just look like this. Over here, there's, what else is there? There's also cloud and cloud slabs. You craft these from phantom membranes. So yeah, slabs act like completely normal slabs. See? And these make you slower when you're walking on them. I think you also slightly sink in. Yeah, you do. Your boots sink in. You can't walk through it. Oh no, there used to be like fake oak planks, I think. Or maybe that was a different add-on. Yeah, there's a ton of new strip logs and like all that for different colours. There's mossy stone pillars and mossy stone. Pretty nice. You can also change their directions. There's the purple rose, which you've seen before. Little decoration. And there's also cobaltium and that. You can also turn all of the new ores into blocks. Oh my gosh. There's also all the mob heads, which grabbed a few. Just to show them off. Let's grab this one too, I like that one. They will act like completely normal mob heads. Oh, you can't wear them, sadly. Oh wait, you can equip them. Oh hey, you can wear them. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you can wear them. You just can't drag them on. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's actually really cool. But then there's like the cobalt block. Yeah, let's look up cobalt. Yeah, there's the cobaltium ore and deep slate ore, because they can also convert deep slate. Yeah, so you gotta get to the iron and that if you need it before these guys do, because they spawn underground. It's no painted leaves or anything. Oh yeah, bricks. There's also a ton of new bricks. Such as, there's the terracotta, there's the iron and the gold. These each come with slabs. There's the snow bricks, the ice bricks. Then there's like the granite. Where's granite? Yeah, there's the calcite bricks. There's like the diorite bricks, the andesite bricks, the granite bricks, the blackstone bricks. Yeah. Blackstone bricks, granite bricks, andesite bricks, diorite bricks. Oh, and then there's the calcite bricks, which all look pretty cool. They all also come with slabs, so that's fun. And yeah, I think that's it. No more trapdoors, fence gates, bunch of weird stuff, nah. Oh yeah, there's painted planks, but you've already seen those. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed all the new stuff. And yeah. Oh, these guys are still here.